last sentence.
Good. I want people to know what's going on.
That's not good.
I want people to know what's going on.
It looked like somebody was streaming RimWorld on the front page. That's cool. I don't know if people actually stream that.
That's my favorite sex game.
RimWorld?
Yeah.
Doesn't make any sense, man. It's a game about people on a planet.
Oh. That's very different than what I thought it was.
Yes, boy.
How are we looking?
Dude, amazing.
Thank you. So, let's see. I'm glad you're on top.
Alright, you guys want to do a pretty good description of what happened last time?
Yeah, what was I doing?
I want to do a shit description of what happened last time.
Oh, no.
So, yeah, we fucked about and found out.
Oh, God. That's always a good start.
We actually found our way into some ruins.
Ruins of what?
Because the dragons were looking around for us. Because remember after the dragon attacked, everyone had to help repair it, except us. Cause
Yeah,
we didn't have talent repairing. Yeah. And so you stayed and helped. And we went out.
That's how I remember.
Searching? What was going to do?
We were searching for the next
Avatar.
the
dragon.
something.
Yeah. And then we found these ruins, but eventually started running into these journals.
You remember why you originally went in a ruin? That's very important.
Oh, because there was a squadron flying by,
So many green
and we had to
dragons.
hide.
Yeah, wasn't like Dragon Con going on for the Green Dragon?
About to be.
They did get a call. They called it early. We eventually learned later. No thank you, appreciate you. And they called it early. So he summoned all the green dragons. So there was a squad looking in the area. So we were trying to find a good way to hide in the root system. And we eventually found like an opening because somebody rolled high enough on a spot.
Someone rolled a natural 20.
Yeah, something happened. We found our way into a ruined area where, through a deep and dark web of secret and lies, 8 different wizards killed each other in the process of becoming a lich, and then eventually turned down to one. And we had to go through journals and figure out exactly who it was. And yes, sir, you in the front. Yes, it's you. Go ahead, you won.
So when you say that they killed each other, was it like all at the same time, like Mexican standoff? Or
Oh
was it,
God,
like,
no!
overtime?
There was plotting involved. They didn't even get there. In the end, there was 4 liches made, and only 1 survived. So that's
like
how far they
sharks.
got down before they got to the liches, and they were doing it also to the dragons.
They're
So they were doing something with the dragons.
Dracolich?
I don't know if they used dragons in the
They
process.
were trying to make Dracoliches eventually.
Perfected it. Yeah,
But
they perfected it.
the Lich had kidnapped a bunch of wormling and young green dragons. There's a whole pile of bones and carcasses. And that was part of the reason why the dragons were pissed, because they were looking for whoever was kidnapping dragons.
Yes, sir. Again, you in the front. Yes. Go ahead.
How long ago was that?
Like yesterday.
Yesterday.
Oh, so like
There
these
was-
corpses
there
are
was-
fresh.
So many bones from either ancient enough to almost be disintegrated, and some of the corpses were fresh, like from this year.
Oh.
And you guys had killed an additional 2 green dragons in this area.
We did?
You killed the one, and then they killed another one on a side quest.
Hey.
What's up, dog?
They're evil.
So just in the course of like this last 6 months, there's been like 5 dead dragons just from this section.
Evil enough for me.
So then all the
Hey, we've gotten some goodies though.
hierarchical dragons started searching around like, all right, what the fuck is killing all of us?
And it's only been green dragons this entire time? Like between
That's
the
all
Lich
that's in
and
this
what we've
area.
been fucking up?
Yeah. So we went down there, fought the Lich, which was a ridiculous battle. We had to go through a whole lot of shit there, but destroyed the phylactery, nearly died a few times, but made it.
Nice.
And there was a bit of a logic puzzle.
Yeah.
Each journal entry kind of clued you in as to who might be the last one left, so at the end you knew which phylactery to destroy.
Oh, nice.
It was fucking clever as shit.
Fuck it, that's all I've been waiting for someone to say.
Nice. Well done.
Solid, decent.
Well done not fucking it up. Well done making it.
He did most of the work solving the puzzle. I did a shitload of damage.
Nice.
Appreciate that shout out. I'm glad you did the work in combat.
Yeah, there was one. We fought some spiders. He was literally like webbed up for like most of combat, and then I almost died, but I nuked the fuck out of some spiders.
Yeah. And I did come in with the heals, so I do have to.
That's true. That's true.
Cleric.
Yeah.
Yeah, clerics for life.
So what is your character?
I'm a cleric sorcerer.
Oh, Talos, aren't you with me, baby?
Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because I was
What
not
are you?
clever enough
You're
on
a
my
cleric.
own.
Of Talos. Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
cleric what?
Oh, I'm a cleric.
Was it fighter? Then you're going to
I was
Dragon
fighter,
Rider?
and now, because there's one Dragon Rider class, and then there's another Dragon Rider class. So I am considered Dragon Rider. I've taken 3 levels now into this Dragon Rider class. So 2 more levels, I get to transfer up to the next Dragon Rider class, and then I'll be good enough for a dragon.
Wow, that's a lot of work for a dragon. You get like a wormling early on or something?
Very young for a red dragon or a gold dragon. They're, kind of, they can take in that part, because they get bonuses too, and we got to provide them a lair.
Well, that's right. It's like 10,000 gold or some shit.
A new ship. It's hit die, not CR, hit die. I was reading it. That's different.
It is. It actually makes it rougher.
Correct. It has to be fair. So, we need to upgrade the ship. And then, give it like a dragon's mouth, so this way it can go in and out as it pleases, and that's going to be the furnace room.
So you have a nice unarmored area going directly into your furnace?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Fuck it. Maybe we'll have a way to close it during battle.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe
Like
that'll be the
drawbridge.
one weakness about it, is that we would have to open it just for the dragon to come out. How big
Yeah.
is the dragon?
Maybe the ship could have like a ramming bite attack.
Ooh.
Oh my.
And then
Ooh, and then like a.
And then
like
if
a
you
claw-
overfuel the
That's
furnace,
worth it.
you jet it out the mouth.
That sounds
Catch something on
amazing.
fire.
Yeah.
That sounds most impressive.
Why haven't you done this?
Who dis?
Streaming.
Who's that?
Oh,
Made
Made it.
I made it indeed.
Oh, booyah.
Oh, booyah.
Bash Patuya.
Yeah.
Dude, that thing is furious.
Hi. Just wants that love.
Furious for love.
That's right.
I'm so upset I'm not getting pet.
I have +4 to my charisma checks when dealing
And I don't
with
like getting pet. It
handle
just
animals.
slightly dampens my anguish. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Trying to think if there's anything we missed.
No.
Tentacle monster.
Tentacle monster, which was pretty rough. I mean, there was a lot of rough parts.
There's some decent little
If we were going to get
spiders.
bit, that would have been the end of it. Yeah, the spiders wrapped me up. I didn't do much. I couldn't.
Web slinging spiders, yeah. Spider-Man.
Oh, wait, which one?
He was far from home, all right.
Yeah.
It was Bully McGuire.
Oh.
So he was a bad son of a bitch.
Yeah, we almost died. We were both like -9. The NPC saved us.
Yeah, it was Andrew McColland.
Thank God.
Andrew and Garfunkel.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it.
Son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch.
God dang you fucking son of a bitch.
I thought I'd have something by now.
Yeah. So we mucked about with that. We went down there, slayed the lich, did all that glory. And we searched around. You just got a whole bunch of spells and whatnot that wasn't a lich. Their spell book. Yeah.
Yeet.
Yeah. And then we got a whole bunch of fucking gold and shit. Got like 900 platinum pieces.
Oh my god.
Oh, I did to the dragon. This is the dragon.
Checks out. Fuck yeah.
I mean,
You're that much closer.
I gotta pay my portion. You know, I figure that's part of the ship fund.
Yeah.
Of course he would.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
900
I'm sorry.
How much money have you milked for me for this?
Not nearly enough, I see.
I mean, how much money you giving to Colpus or Explosion?
Yeah, man. What the fuck?
We gave him some magic item.
Are they
Getting,
union
How long are you
Ethan
gonna
ring.
hold the fact that he betrayed you over his head?
Yeah.
That was like
Did we even tell the other?
that was like
about
4 days ago.
I don't think we
I
ever
don't
even.
think so.
We've kept his secret safe. I'm pretty sure we did.
Did he knowingly do it?
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like he
Like-
has
like-
earned his.
Correct. I have no ill
He was
will
under the
towards him.
services of a green dragon initially when they set out, and he lured them basically into a trap.
Right.
Before they slayed the dragon, he was like, "Hold on now, boy."
Was it just decent rolls? How'd we even slay that dragon?
Stabbed it till it
The
died.
first one was,
Or was it just really
Young.
Oh, okay.
and the next one you fought was young adult. And I didn't realize the CR jumped by like 4.
It's true. Very exciting.
Plus, I think that was like the fight of your life. I think you were down and you were like 1 HP or something.
Yeah. It was close.
Could have been worse.
Is that when you get to use your limit breaker?
No limit break for me.
That's just
Anymore.
when your body turns into a shield for someone else.
Now I'm undead.
Or overdrive, you know?
That was the only save you saved. Now I gotta get out of this prison.
All
Can you
right.
kill me again?
Not yet. No,
I'll do it.
So
Wait,
we
are
will.
we talking about the game or?
yeah.
Yes. Whatever you want it to be.
All right. So we will cut to you. Actually, you're on the ship. Spot check.
Oh god, I don't have any dice. Nick,
What?
your shit's mine.
Did somebody?
3.
Did somebody take all of them?
Yes.
Yeah, you better use your dice. This
Yeah,
is
give me
cursed. Yeah, move your foodies out of the way.
Jared's shit.
Although we'll see, the frickin' Rexplosion was rolling like a fiend with those dice.
I hope
He
he
rolled
keeps rolling.
6 nat 20s in one session.
Oh my
Thank
god.
God.
Well, I got a 3. So I'm a far drop from that grace.
Well, you used the curse dice.
Shit, you're right.
True. Roll it.
16.
Oh, I was hoping it'd be a 3 again.
Um,
Like
Dude,
it was
damn
meant to
it.
be.
As you're out on the deck of the ship, you see a massive, massive shadow overhead in the forest.
Sure, that's fine.
As you focus in on it, you realize that it's not one homunculus form. It is actually a series of dragons flying in a squadron together, nearly hip to hip.
I look for my supervisor. Is there someone who gets paid more than me to make a
Those
decision?
guys are in the woods.
Fuck!
Probably you
looking
can
for
guess
treasure.
about where the dragon squadron's directly over.
Sad we couldn't bring you along.
Maybe ask the dragon.
Well, they seem to be
Oh, God.
sweeping back and forth. Are they
Huh.
hunting? Are they searching? Their eyes never lift up from the forest,
Oh,
and you see
are we altitude-wise, are we above or below them?
you're below.
All right. Whoever is the captain of the ship, I tickle whoever's taint I have to get us to rise up into the air so that we're above them. Because they're constantly looking down, and we're above them. They can't see us. They don't give a fuck. Why should an apex predator have to look upwards?
You know, I don't think I really
You just
have seen too
avatar-
many dragons.
You goddamn
look up,
right.
At least while flying.
Well, like dogs, dragons can't look up.
Perfect.
They also can't hear airships.
I knew it!
They also can't hear airships, and don't know the legend about how airships are never ever supposed to fly over the green, and that military fleets actively avoid flying over it.
This is fine. This is totally fine.
Oh my God, Father in heaven. I'm so sad that he is there left in charge. Where the fuck are we at is the real question.
Grip. If you try to start this over, Grippa is physically going to stop you.
Oh, the moment
The first
there's
time,
any
what
resistance-
originally damaged the ship
Yeah.
is you were getting full-size trees hurled at you, and one of them
God.
scraped the side of the ship and nearly took you out.
Is there a place for it to set down on the ground?
You are set down on the ground, but
Oh, god damn it. This whole time I thought we were, like, in the air. I could
oh no! Yeah, repairs are being made because the dragon fucked up all your armor
That
on
makes
the side
sense.
with its acid breath.
In my head, we were, like, parallel with the dragons. I was like, I either go up or down.
It's a ways off. The forest is one of those fantasy forests where it's like forest, and like there's not like a big contrast. It
Right.
literally is like desert forest. So you guys are a ways out,
Right.
but you can look up above the canopy and see stuff out. Like they're pretty far away.
Can I attempt to... Whoever looks the most capable as a person. I point at them and I say, "You're in charge." And then I'm gonna try and make my way to where these two are, sneaking my way through the forest.
For what? What's going on, lad?
I have to avenge my father or son. I don't know which reincarnation I am.
All right, go ahead. We haven't known you for long. You're really not that much of a part of the crew anyway.
Gonna miss you too. I'll see you later.
I've known you for 30 minutes.
You were always my favorite.
Douglas, if I don't make it back.
So you don't tell them anything about what you saw?
Oh shit, no. Yeah, look, dragons. I'm gonna go that way. You in charge? You got this?
I need some way to hide the ship.
Is there any bullshit we can throw over?
Give me that D30. I know that Grippa is an artificer. I don't know what Gilbert is. We're gonna see if he has some type of disguise spell or something.
I sure as shit don't.
2!
That's a yes. He activates the ship's camouflage.
Know how he would hide it. Most of the trees here are huge. It's one of those fantasy forests where it just
Damn it.
cuts. I don't even know if we have any underbrush.
You left the wrong person in charge.
I don't know if we could fit in between to try to push the ship in the trees, but
I mean, what's our alternative option? Fly out of the green zone? Is that viable?
you could try to fly out and hope you don't get hit. I think initially you'd gotten hit and it stranded you here
Oh god.
8 sessions ago.
Can I sense motive to even see if these dragons are gonna fuck around in the area that we're at? Or are they?
You could roll
specifically
knowledge
someone else?
nature because you're
19.
there. You would know green dragons would never, ever, 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 ever pair up unless there was some type of nearly apocalyptical force slaying them or causing them immense pain or suffering.
I'm sure all of this is fine. I am the most adept person that could have been left in charge. What's my name? Asher.
Oh no! Give me that sheet. That's getting ripped up right now.
I have 2 fires going. Burn that bitch up.
Asher, fully in over his head. Panics just a whole lot. Can I make a survival check to see if there's anything I can do to provide natural camouflage to this?
Sure. Go ahead and roll it.
23.
Hmm.
Covered in mud, so their heat vision can't see it.
That's actually not a bad idea. Mud and earth wouldn't work, although it would be
It worked for Arnold.
kind of uncivilized to do. Who in their right mind would put earth, dirt, the bane of all
As Asher is already throwing mud on the ship.
on their
People who
ship?
want
And
to
another
live.
solution is if you can't bring the ship up, maybe you can bring the forest down. After all, the branches are very, very thick at the top. There's not much brush. You could cut some stuff down and maybe cover the ship.
What was your name, sir?
Grippa.
Gripper. Gripper?
Grip.
I'll call you
Grippa.
Gary. Alright, Gary, I like where your head's at.
I didn't fight in 3 wars to be called Gary by some mug that fell out of the sky.
Sir, I didn't fall out of the sky.
I've been putting men's limbs back on since before you were born, and I'll rip them off.
Sir, I am a senior, and I was pulled out of a dragon's stomach. Treat your elders with respect. Do we have anything to cut down branches? I guess I could just blast
I've got all
magic.
kinds of tools.
Alright, perfect. You guys start cutting shit down. I'm gonna blast some magic to bust some branches off. We'll gather them back around and just cover the ship. Sound like a plan?
Magic might be a little noisy. Maybe if we can do I got the ship running. Maybe we can do a slight hover and
Ooh,
load the ship up with branches and then do it down. That shouldn't make too much noise.
this is why you're in charge.
All right. Do you know where Zook and Heim Sky are?
I don't even know who those are.
Right.
I've been here for 30 seconds.
36 minutes now.
Luckily, I've placed these one-time use tracking beacons on them that can never be used again in any sense of a future word and I'll probably never ever come in contact with something else, but can push the story along for contrivances.
Let's do it.
You can try them with this.
All right, I'll go find Zuko and Aang.
Zuko.
I don't remember.
Time.
Yep, I'll go find Zuko and the DM. Fantastic.
It's me.
God damn it.
All right,
My javelins turn into lightning when I throw them. And you called me what?
Zuko.
I'll kill you.
No, you called him Zuko.
Oh shit, and you're Aang.
Oh.
Fantastic. Zuko, Aang. That makes me.
Angry?
Yeah. What
can't
was,
wait to
the,
ride
what was the
dragons.
hippo's name?
What?
Sokka?
Sokka? Yep, makes me Sokka.
Dick
Fantastic. I used the tracker to go find these chocolate fox.
Beep.
Oh, yeah, you can run off and go look for him.
All the electric alarms go off. All the traps start to go off now. Damn, they activated something on us. I didn't know they had this shit on us. We get trapped. Fuck.
So, well, from that, we'll cut to you guys. You finish going through the spell book. You finish looting everything you can loot. You feel like you've went through pretty much every inch of this.
Excellent. I mean, I guess it's time to get back to the ship. Tell them the good news. Maybe they have the ship done. If not, maybe more misadventures. But I mean, yes, let's go back. I think we milk the teat of this lair.
Yes, I think so. I think it would be nice to have real rest on ship.
Maybe
That's right.
finally,
You guys have been gone for like 24 hours.
finally take
Because you
this
guys
fast.
slept.
We did.
Yes. Go. Get out of the greens. Leave this area. Go someplace different now.
The blues.
Fucking making fun of my campaign, you little motherfucker.
No!
I did not lose a leg in
You know how
Vietnam
long,
for you
you
to
know how
make fun
long
of
it
this
took me to come
campaign.
up with that name? For about 4 or 5 seconds, but still. Had to watch a whole fucking movie to come.
God damn it.
So good. But, yeah. Get the fuck out of here.
I could definitely go with leaving this place. I've been here for longer than I've cared to ban or care to admit.
We can't go
Well,
through
we
this
will
gate.
probably come back here someday. Probably tomorrow.
Well, I fucking hope not.
You think so?
I mean, I
There
don't...
could be another temple.
Well, I'm just saying, fucking, I don't know how long this ship take to Paris.
Oh shit, what was the state of repair of the ship
We
as
may
I was
have
running
to-
away?
It's
Let
pretty
it
much
go.
fixed.
Okay, perfect.
But it would be nice to
I think
adventure someplace else.
I think
At
we
least
decided
put away
that meta
this
damage to the ship.
900 platinum pieces
was
that I
the-
have stowed away.
So the dwarves and
What, did you
gnomes are
win
at
the
war
Squid
as
Games?
well
Like,
as
I took out
undead
the
are.
lich. I got lucky.
But the
I
side
didn't-
that
I
got
didn't do
burnt
much.
was the
I
side that
was
had a
just there.
dwarven quest.
I
Crest,
witnessed
and the
it.
gnome side was fine. So the ship's repair guy said, "No, we got to get this fixed before we start running."
That's
It
amazing.
made it to be worse out than it was. So yeah, you guys have worked your way through the lair. You have the one rickety ladder out that goes up like 40 feet, or your normal way that you just walk out.
We're gonna walk out. I don't want to take that rickety ladder.
Why
I
not?
mean, you can, because that might make you quit faster, but there's no coming back, and I don't know what you're gonna see. But it could be glory.
Do you think
It's
he
for
would
you.
take the time to describe it if there wasn't glory to be had?
Or at least a good trap to go off. You're a rogue. Go check it out. We'll take the other way out.
Yeah. Worst case scenario, you make a new character. It's half
Yeah.
the fun.
Yeah. Do you want me to wait? I'll catch you if you fall.
I'll try the ladder, because that might be easier for me than doing that climb, too, earlier.
Correct. And you might be able to get to the place faster than we can. Or maybe not. I don't know how well your wilderness skills are.
Probably gonna hop back up there and, like, go around and look for the other entrance and then
Yeah.
hide.
Yeah,
And
wait
wait.
for us. Yeah. Wait for the ranger. Yeah.
Go ahead and roll a climb, and don't embarrass yourself.
This whole time I'm like squinting at your screen trying to reach it, and I have the stream open on
17.
my computer.
Yeah, I mean, some of the stuff, actually, as you step on it, falls off and breaks. Like, you find you have to really step on the very outskirts of the ladder. If you step in the middle of the rung, it's almost guaranteed to go off. But if you can get right on the side, it works a little bit better. It's sketch. At certain times, you're like, I don't know why I fucking did this. I don't know if I'm going to make it. But you do make it to the top. And there's a little hatch there that you kind of unlock and unclip.
Okay. I will attempt to sort of move silently and open it like quietly just to get a little peek out.
Okay.
21.
Not really. Or, I mean, yeah, you feel like you're moving pretty silent.
So I open it up
Michael
and then I
Jackson.
peek around.
Roll a d30.
Roll of the 30. That is a 30, so 26.
Oh,
Jesus.
nice.
My goodness.
So in that 30?
You find a tank.
That 30.
Dude, I need to take you to the casino or something.
That's
This guy's been rolling hard.
Yeah.
An AA gun.
Yeah. What you gonna do?
AA gun.
What can a man do against
Says
us?
dragon slayer
Seven
carved
rolls.
inside.
Oh. Not 30.
You find a shoe.
You
Says
come
19.
out and you are instantly nearly terrified. Go ahead and roll a. Fear save.
Will save?
Will save.
A William save.
Oh,
Go
God.
kill him.
12.
You look like you're in the middle of a convention of 10 green dragons, ranging from young green dragons to mature adults.
Is this like a little like opening, or is this a random spot in the forest that they've gathered?
It's like a random spot, but they're roll spot check.
Random octagon.
Is he like in the middle of all of them?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. That's rough distance, man.
18.
18.
Like we said, glory. Glory to be had.
You notice two things. One, all the poisonous plants that are completely around you, completely illusionary. Someone casted this and put a permanency spell on it. Number two, you're within a sphere of deception. No noise that you make makes its way out unless something has true seeing. You don't know what this thing is disguised as that you're in, but it appears that someone has completely disguised this exit to probably look like some object and also put a permanent set of illusionary poisonous plants around it as well. And you also notice that you can't make any sounds. Anything that makes you tapping your feet, it's like a silenced area as well. Which also you probably would discern as a permanent effect.
And how big is this? Did you say it was the silenced area?
Like 5x5, a little more than 5x5. It's like probably just this room.
Okay, and then I can see beyond it, and I can see all those dragons.
Yeah, you can see all those dragons, but none of them focus in on where you're at all. You're just still affected by their frightful presence.
Okay, so if I'm still affected, I probably can't proceed any further. Correct? I can't like pop out. Can I kind of cling here and just listen?
I'll rule it with that nat 30, sir. I will rule that.
Because if I at least have a decent handhold where I'm like kind of hanging out there, I'll hold on and just sort of watch and listen for a while.
We have uncovered nothing so far, but we know something's out here. 15 of us in a year gone missing, countless eggs snatched, hordes looted. Someone's out here taking everything we have. It's in this corner. We won't stop until we find anything. It could be an airship, a temple. Just have to keep digging around, but someone's going to take the fall for this. And then they scatter. They go around and they start all looking around, but you notice all of them now are trekking through the forest on foot and squeezing their way through trees.
It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry. I cover the ship in mud. They'll never find it.
Shit's about to get real.
To your left, you're probably stunned there for about 60 seconds after they leave, and then suddenly you find your voice.
Okay. I'm gonna pop the rest of the way out of the manhole cover.
No.
And they're just sort of scattered about now.
You can't hear anything because of silence, but you don't see any of them. They're far enough away that you don't see them. Whether that be blocked by trees or roots or whatever.
Okay. I'm gonna move to the edge of it, and then I'm probably gonna have to, let's see, try to roll survival or something to try to find the other entrance from here.
Yeah, go ahead and roll survival.
Well, just to sort of try to discern a direction, and then I'll... That's right on the edge there, but I'll take that. I'll take that one.
That's pretty funny. You feel dead ass like it's gotta be south. South of you.
Okay.
That's the only logical reason that you can come to. And as you kind of work your way out of the silence and
Yeah, once I'm to the
Smell.
edge of that, then I'm gonna start to like just move silently, like hide and like alternate between hiding and trying to like sneak.
as you look back, you can see that the hatch area was completely disguised as to be like a giant boulder. And then all of this around it looks like a small clutch, probably about 10 feet around it, of just poisonous thorn plants. That's about it, and you start making your way south. So you were on the north side of where that trapdoor was at.
Excellent.
And we'll say after he sat there listening to the dragons for a while, stunned for a little bit, then slowly started moving his way out. You've reached, after going through everything, the original octagonal room that you're in, and you're slowly making your way back up the ramp, turning around and going back out. This time on your way out, you notice the same crawling marks that the tentacle monster made that you just missed your first time going through.
Shit. I should know.
You've been paying attention.
Low roll supreme. They're my favorite.
So what are you doing? You see no sign of Zook.
Oh shit. So this is where he should be beating us, right?
Yeah, he'll meet you over here, there, he said.
Look around. Do a spot.
Spot and listen, yeah.
Spot this bad.
Do you want me to roll my hide?
Yeah.
My
No,
hide?
you're going the opposite way of
I
them.
get plus 10 to spot.
Nice.
1, baby, yeah.
You crit fail too.
Crit fail.
Most important roll a d30. Let's see if any of the ground
Can
dragon
I roll
patrol.
a spot as well?
Fuck.
Once I cut to you, I haven't been
Fair
back to
enough.
you. You got your own cutscene for a while.
Should
You
take
chose
that for a
to
roll.
salt
That's a
Grippa
tasty roll.
and come up with bad ideas.
That's all I do.
My favorite. Alright, you ready for this? D30?
Like even another campaign, you're like, I fucking hate Grippa.
That altogether is a 21.
Yeah, you don't really see too much as you're going around. I mean, where are you heading to? Are you heading out? Or are you just...
Man, I'm really trying to look for him to see where he would even come out from.
Roll survival.
But man, I really want to start heading to the. Maybe he's gonna beat us to the ship.
Oh my god.
Man, he can let us know through a spell. But we're looking for survival. Oh my God, Jesus, there ain't no. How about that? There, nat 20, 25 altogether.
You know that the other entrance is probably coming out about 200-300 meters to the south and just a tad east of where you're at. So he should be heading north to get back to you, and see where you're at. So he's probably going to be coming from that direction, if you had to guess. So for you would head south and hopefully try to meet him somewhere in the.
Yeah,
he's heading north.
Let's head south. Keep your eyes peeled. We don't know what's about here. We know the dragons are looking around. I suppose we could head south.
You wouldn't know the dragons are looking around.
Yeah.
Didn't we see them flying ahead?
No, man.
Oh, you knew they were flying. I guess you knew they were flying around. You don't know that they're ground crewing yet.
Oh, no, I don't know. The ground crew, I know they were flying around. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right. My bad, I forgot.
I wasn't paying attention.
It's all fair. Yeah, I mean...
And you have no idea at all.
Keep your eyes to the sky, I suppose. That's what I would say. I'm trying to think.
Are you moving silently? What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm going to try and move silently as well as I can. Let's see. Can I do anything? Does silence stay with you? I don't think it does it?
It's an area, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Put silence on me would be pretty sexy. Yeah,
I'm going to cast silent on my boot.
I got it.
Just the one.
Anti-dragon aura when the time comes.
Use it real quick. Now's the time.
Hail to the nose. Start casting spells. Yeah, move silently. Let's move at half speed. Let's be real careful about this.
Both moving silently. I like it.
I'll let you lead the way, sir.
So we'll cut back to you. You see that the dots have split. They're about 300 yards. They're
God damn it.
100 yards apart. And you're
1 inch away.
1 mile away. We say you've been trucking for a while. Go ahead and roll me a D30 real quick.
He doesn't wanna.
Just by the candle. That was a pitiful roll. That was a drop.
22.
22?
Oh, God.
You're going. You find
Huge penis.
there's a nice easy walk. You haven't hit too many vines so far. There's not too much to cut through.
Oh, this is pleasant.
For the most part, this forest anyway really doesn't have much of a shrub understory. It's pretty much just these huge trees. Sometimes you're going over roots, but that's really about it as far as obstacles. And you're getting pretty close. You figure probably about another 10 minutes you'll get to them, but looks like both of them are heading south. Just a little bit apart.
What direction is the ship from? Like, is the ship...
Are
they heading away from the ship, I guess is what I'm fishing for.
Oh shit, I probably should have ran this the other way. It looks like they are heading towards you. The ship is southeast, so they're kind of heading out, but they're not
Entirely the wrong
they're going this way and you're going this way.
Okay. Cool, I'll start hustling towards the closest one.
Okay, awesome. He's moving pretty quickly, fairly loudly, probably singing a little bit.
More than a little bit. He's going through like an entire Kenny Loggins album as he's going.
Oh god.
Snaps a branch off of a tree.
Yeah, as
playing
you're
your guitar.
walking through the literal danger zone. And we will cut back to you. You roll another survival.
Oh booyah.
Does it look good?
7.
What was that for?
7 total. Is that enough for him to realize he's heading the wrong way?
It's probably a better idea than I had last time.
You recognize that you probably went the wrong way.
What?
You're not able to find the entrance. You've been moving for probably about...
Use it.
Dang, has it been almost a quarter of a mile that you
Your
went?
mount.
There's no way that the entrance was that far away. You know that you've at least You still think the entrance was
Start blowing.
south of the other one. South was supposed to be the right way, but it's not here. You had to be wrong.
Well, I'm gonna look for a good place to hide, and I'm just gonna keep an eye out. I'm like, well, I could keep. My character's intelligent enough to know that if he keeps walking, he'll probably just get further lost. So I'm gonna hide, and then just keep on Overwatch, looking for him and
Do
an
it.
explosion. So I'll roll hide and then spot. Where's my hide anyway? Decent.
And you,
29 hide.
good God.
And spot is 21.
All right, we'll keep that for future. So you, after about 300 yards or so, you, oh, that's right, you can't. You don't know exactly what it looks like. You pass by an area, you see, immediately you come across some poisonous plants. Or actually, here, make a will save.
Is this
Mind affecting.
Is mind affecting?
It is. I guess it's a mirror image. I'm pretty sure all mirror images are mind affecting.
Wouldn't it be a spot first to spot an illusion, and then the will save once you touch it to like ignore it?
Undead are immune to quite a few things. Anything mind affecting, they're immune to.
Does it count if it's an illusion though?
Most illusions are mind affecting.
Yeah, illusions are mind affecting.
I mean, I'll still make a will save. I'll still make a will save. Maybe they made it extra strong. All right, so I get plus 13 to this.
How'd you roll?
Shit. So that is a 15 altogether.
Jeez, dude. What the fuck?
You tell me my dice, you dirty fool. That's gonna be the whole night.
You see Colpus. That's strange. The vines don't usually grow like that. They usually almost all grow kind of the same direction.
Well, I'm immune to poison.
As you go through it, I'm not. I'm fucking gonna go around. As you go through, you. At this point, mind affecting is gonna kick in because you know, even though your brain sees it, it tries to trick you. You know nothing's pricking you,
Correct. Hey,
and you suddenly recognize that as an illusion.
this isn't real. Look. Start putting my hand through it. Come over here. Look.
What? It is. And then as you look around, you notice the large boulder in front of you isn't real either.
Oh my goodness.
And you see a little hatch.
I'm gonna show him everything. Wow, this is a great little lair. This would be amazing.
As you walk into the hatch, you come in contact with a silent spell too. So you probably cut off mid-sentence and stop talking.
Yeah. It's gone. Disappear. I see him. Hey, come in here.
You can't even hear yourself.
Hey, come in here. I go a little closer,
Walks up,
I'm trying to show
goes
it
to
him.
feel the rock.
I'm like, hold my hand. Yeah. And then we go through it together.
That's if undead.
Oh, God.
I'm pretty sure you said you have
I got
gloves on.
You learned your
That's too
lesson.
much, yeah.
Come in there.
That's too OP.
You see the the hatch. If you open it, you can see the ladder all the way down.
Oh, alright. So this all makes sense now. So, where'd he go? This is a great spot. Man. I guess we better go try and follow him, see where he went. How good at you are finding there are
Look.
traps there.
Oh, sorry. Look! Nomistrax right there!
Let's follow him.
Looks like he was keeping his head to the ground. Moving silently.
Oh.
Usually you picture gnome steps about this long. These are about this long.
Oh, moving at half speed.
Mm.
That makes sense.
19 plus whatever a ranger would have survival to track.
At least 13.
Yeah. Because they get +4 to track. Yeah. So he's taking you through the go through here, moving some stuff along. Roll D30
take the lightness.
That would be your downfall.
How about a solid 10?
Listen.
I think I don't have anything in this. Just my wisdom. 22.
Nice.
You hear loud thudding footprints. Or the footprints. Footsteps.
What the fuck? Grab him. Hide, quick. I don't think I have any, no, I have invisibility purge. Big get fucked.
Purge?
Yeah.
Oh my
If
god.
anybody tries to go invisible, I can stop him.
So completely useless right now.
So go ahead and make your hide check. You roll listen.
Solid 13.
17.
13,
It's fine.
17.
It's only a dragon.
Just posing.
You roll a listen as well.
You're so kind.
Shut up.
21.
You hear loud thudding footsteps in the far distance. You feel like you're probably 200, 300 feet away from them. To you, it sounds 80 feet. To you, it's probably 80 feet as well.
Hmm.
Oh no. He's here for man booty.
Do I see anything with that 21 spot from earlier?
Not right now. It sounds like it's maybe like on the other side of the roots that you're hiding in. Because I'm assuming, you know what I mean. It's a little bit of a hamper to your sight with hiding. Roll opposing D30s. We're gonna see which way it's walking.
The two of them?
Two of them.
Nice.
I guess it could be you too. I could be walking towards you. I guess there's more than two directions.
17 minus 4, 13.
18.
20 something.
The footsteps sound like they're getting louder. You kind of happened upon it. You're hiding, but it's going away from you. Actually, it's going in the same direction you're going.
Time to power up.
You can hear them. You're just really not sure, with it being so far away, exactly where.
As
Where
we
it would
stop
be headed.
singing. Things are
Oh
serious
shit!
now.
There we go. That's a good idea. You hear the footsteps stop. And then they start heading east. Now you hear that they're coming. They're coming closer.
Ha! Fate is a cruel mistress.
If I can just hear the footsteps, I can't see anything.
Not right yet. If you poke your head out from where you're hiding, now that it's going away from you, I'll let you kind of redo a spot at a bonus.
hide is
All right, I'll try to do a spot check to see what's going on.
Oh,
18.
wow.
Oh yeah, you
What level
see a
This-
you see a green dragon tail, just over probably 60 feet from your spot. It looks like it is heading over to the left now, so it's heading more to the east.
Towards the danger zone.
Okay, and I see the dragon, and then I don't see what it's going towards or anything like that.
No, I mean, because there's also like a bunch of trees and shit, so you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, picture trying to see that far in a forest.
Yeah.
It is pretty wide open, but like you kind of see its bits and silhouettes sometimes as they appear and disappear throughout the trees. The biggest thing you saw was the tail, because that's kind of like you're looking around from your hiding spot, you see that, and then as you look, it's just there's more shit. It kind of just obscures your sight as it moves. Do you spot, or are you just hiding?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and start looking towards it after we hide. Yeah.
Yeah, now that you can hear it's moving kind of
Please, for a
yeah
second.
to the east.
Let's see. Did I put ranks in spot? I did. So altogether, that is a big, tasty 15.
You see the tip of a tail kind of slither out of sight, and then you just not really sure you see it after the trees, but you can hear it. It's moving steadily east, and sometimes you'll hear it. It must have climbed over something as some of the footsteps sound a little bit louder as it goes under dust and debris.
What direction is the shipment?
With that natural 20, it's
It's
from this point, since you've been traveling south so far, the ship is east-southeast.
Based upon the weight of the stomps and the girth of that tail that I've seen, is there any way I can make any sort of knowledge arcana check to see if I could know how big this bad boy
Roll
is?
it. You fucked with
Wouldn't
some
that be
dragons
nature?
before, but that's hard to do just
That's
from the
fair.
tail.
You give me that. You give me like 35. Give me that high DC. I deserve it.
May I hide, by the way?
Yes, you can. I was gonna say. I was gonna cut back to you next.
A
That's
solid
based off
14.
dex.
14? No.
Good.
No.
13.
13 hide.
Yes, sir.
Let me go ahead and get a drink. You get fucked.
Good God.
Gonna see you. Thank God I leave the ship alone. You gonna make fucking the 4th. I'm excited to hear your character edition. Dude, better be worshipping Kalos.
Oh, I know. Right, I can probably talk my way out of this. I'm gonna really quick actually.
How
put
much do you
ranks and
know
skills.
about green dragons?
I know they're a part of the chromatic family, so they're typically evil or chaotic.
Mm-hmm.
They tend to hoard things. They spend a lot of time in swampy areas. They have acidic breath. They're easy to talk to, super friendly.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Don't worry. I have a Hail Mary to get me out of this situation, and when it fails, I'll just put the 4th down. It'll be fine.
So you feel like you're hiding pretty good.
I've just covered myself in mud. I'm holding sticks in front of my face, hoping it works.
Come on! Come on, you bastard! Do it!
Do it. Kill me.
Yeah, you're at my...
Aw.
Yeah, the footsteps sound steadily closer.
Ah, fuck off, Ad.
Boom. Boom. Boom.
Once...
And we'll cut to this, since they're coming towards you. The footsteps are leaving the area you're in. I don't know if that changes anything that you would do, if you would keep hiding. But
But
I don't necessarily know that they're coming
I don't know that those guys are out there. I don't know what that dragon is headed towards.
Mm-hmm.
Do I know the general direction of the hatch I just came out of?
You know it's the opposite direction you were traveling. At this point, you know you fucked up your cardinal direction somehow, or just where you were at. But with that 7, to kind of resave it, I'm just gonna say you're in a spot you know that you screwed up and you're lost, but you don't necessarily know the way back. You think maybe you could follow your own tracks. It's for a forest. It's somewhat hard to track. And this one, just because the dirt is so poor and nutrient diluted, it's like all the nutrients are taken up by the trees. Think kind of like rainforest
Okay.
biome. But you might be able to follow your own tracks back to where you were if you needed to, but you know you're lost. You really don't know which direction is which after coming out.
Okay. I have a great thing I would like to try, but I don't know that my character would necessarily do it if he didn't know what the dragon was going after.
It's up to you. I'll cut to him, and you ponder on whether you think your character would do it or not. Because it does. He has no idea he's out there. He has no idea he's tracking your footsteps. So you hear the dragon is getting a good bit away. It's heading somewhat to where you think towards the ship a little bit. Maybe not directly a beeline there, but you know the ship's over that way somewhere. However, you can see the gnomish sneak tracks continue.
We gotta hurry. We gotta keep moving. The thing's gonna find the ship eventually. Let's go.
So
We must find.
are you
we must
moving
find
silently, or are you?
Zook. Yeah, we're gonna keep moving silently to find Zook.
Are you
Oh,
moving
shit.
regular speed and taking that -10?
a silent hustle.
All right, so you're moving towards Zook's footsteps. Go ahead and roll move silently.
What's the max number of ranks you can have in something? It's your level plus
Is
3.
that the curve dice?
Finally. For Moose Nightly, I have goddamn shit, so 20 altogether.
20 altogether. All right, decent. Aren't you glad we split the party?
Yeah. It's the best way.
All right, what would your character do? You're gonna continue to hide? You'd I mean, logically, you know he has the ranger with him, and he's not gonna get lost.
My character's worried because
There's dragons.
there's dragons out, and he knows that those guys are probably looking for him. And south is the direction of the ship. Would I know that or no?
You don't know. Your cardinal directions are all fucked up. You don't really know where you're at. You just know you got lost.
Okay.
So to you, that dragon could have been heading north, west, south. You thought you headed south, but either A, you headed south and you actually headed north, or B, you screwed up where you thought the entrance was at the thing. So basically, you just know you're lost. And you went the wrong way.
Okay. Well,
You get something weird at first also.
Are you human?
Yeah. Oh.
I'm just going to, if the dragon has walked away, I'm just going to kind of keep my head poked out, and I'm going to just kind of do 360 spot checks looking for them.
Sure thing. So we'll say after about a minute of that, you see him and Colpus moving really silently, going over routes and things like that, kind of peeking over stuff, taking a look around. They're all looking up, though. But you see him kind of going over stuff. You can roll a spot to see him. He's hiding. I don't know if you'll kind of see him.
If I see him and I don't see a dragon, I'll try to, like, wave.
5.
It takes you a second, but... Jesus. Oh, God. After about, 20 seconds, they still don't see you. Finally, you see Zook.
Silently get over there.
Hey,
Oi.
when I came out of that little boulder hedge, there were many dragons there. They were talking. They are doing ground search now. I think eventually they will find that lair.
And then it'll be the thing. Yes, we can get out of here. We have to make our way to the ship.
I don't know what direction is.
Oh, I think it's east. The same direction that monstrosity was heading in. We better get moving. Quietly, I suppose.
I got you covered.
Do you start heading that way?
Yeah.
Or heading towards the ship?
Can someone give me a hand? I can change into this armor real quick. And I'm gonna go ahead and go into the shadow full plate. I think that gives me bonus on what? Hiding?
It's going to take about 3 or so minutes, but yeah.
Alright, we're gonna do that as best we
With 10 unaided. He has 2 people
right,
aiding
yeah.
him. Another fucking question again, Levi. Oh, God, I've been waiting for this for a long time. Reflex it, no.
I fail.
You hear the
Oh
footsteps.
God, I would.
You see that the 2 dots on your tracker have meet up.
Oh,
I
that's
won't,
nice.
I won't screw you and say that it makes any noise.
A bunch of sirens go off on it. This is fine.
If there are any green dragons near, come this way.
Launches a flare.
But you hear steady sound. Louder, the steps are becoming. Louder again, the steps are becoming. Oh, but you think the thing, whatever it is, has to be 10 feet away. No, it's not 10 feet away. It's probably more like 100. It's just that big. You feel the earth shake around you as the tree itself and all the way 200 feet up in the air, you see as the trees rustle, just ever so slightly. And then you hear...
What do you hear? Hear somebody sniffing?
You hear a loud monstrosity sniffing.
Well, I am confident in my stealth roll from earlier.
Roll a will save. I want to see how feared you get here.
No,
26.
26? You've been inside a dragon before.
At least once.
That's so good.
You're just used to its frightful presence, but you know the feeling. It's near. What was your hide that you rolled?
I had no idea. Like 13.
I think it was 13.
13.
14. Just knocked up Don't worry, I finally filled out my skills. This will be fine.
Look at you go. I'm so proud of you.
Yeah.
Did you fill out your alignment and your weight and your height?
Yeah, dude. All that shit's there.
What about your race? What about your ECO?
I don't know what that was.
Effective character level.
God damn it.
See, Levi, bad things don't happen to you because you're unlucky. Bad things happen to you because you're a dumbass.
You know, both are true.
You choose violence every day. You wonder why the world chooses.
That's
you.
the only way.
Alright. Effective character level.
So tasty. Think we can take it?
Low.
I don't think you'll be able to get there. Like, because it's probably about a full minute of him waiting. You know, call it another minute of you seeing him.
Yeah.
You guys get down, you meet up, you put on full plate for another, like 3 minutes there.
Yeah.
He's probably got a full 5 minutes. So if initiative starts, that's what?
It's a while. Alright.
Do you feel like I can't take
You
a
got this.
green dragon all by myself?
Sir, I don't know if you could take a green dragon egg all by yourself.
Dude, I want you to know I leveled up. So I got a whole 1 extra hit point. Because that's the bare minimum that I could get.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't even get to roll the dice.
You better pray for Grippa.
Why pray? What I got? Jesus, right here.
Like, if you're a Dragon Ball Z character, you'd be Raditz.
More like Krillin. Wait, was he the bald dude with no
Yeah.
nose?
Yeah, so far
Yeah.
you have died. This is what your third guy, right? It's your third go.
Yeah.
Mm.
Third incarnate.
Alright,
Excellent.
I'll give you
So-
Krillin.
Now you got to be the fourth coming up. I'm excited.
I'm gonna switch up the names. It'll be Basher.
Why, hello there, little
Cunt.
elf.
Almost put Keith Blur.
What are you doing so deep in the forest?
Oh, my friends. What are you doing here?
Oh, simply seeking down a great adversary.
What do they look like? Maybe I've seen them.
I don't know. Have you seen any powerful beings around, say, strong enough or powerful enough to give me a go in combat?
Sounds like a
Nope.
pass.
I've known
I
some
didn't-
people for like a crisp 30 minutes, but other than that, no.
We're like 45 now.
You and your group, why, you haven't killed any of my kind recently, have you?
Not that I'm aware of.
Define kill.
Roll that bluff.
Hey, you were there for that, weren't you? You could choose
I-
your words
I
20 times
Clawed
better.
my way out of there. I had no idea what was going on. $19 for what that's worth.
Ain't worth shit.
Don't get wrong.
Oh. I suppose that must be true. You wouldn't be lying to me. Where is this group of people? I only see but one. I sense no others around here. Are they hiding?
I don't really know. I kind of was just minding my own business, and they went off for like I think a camping trip or to look for something.
Oh, a camping trip in
Yes.
this forest.
Yes.
I
feel like- I feel like this conversation is going great so far,
Mhm.
but we skipped over something super important.
What's-
My name is Asher. What is yours?
Oh, yes. I'm Velngris.
Pleasure to meet you. Go to shake his claw.
Velngris. The cunning.
But write that down. That's important to the story.
I don't think he's
As
gonna
you
be
see,
live long enough
just
for
the
that note to matter.
smallest grin for him. Well, you don't mean me or my kind any harm, do you?
Sir, take a good look at me. I don't think I could bear harm on you if I tried.
I'd figured not. That's why I want to offer a proposition. You see,
I will not suck your dick.
you're not as... obviously not as great as me, but I wouldn't sell yourself short, as he leans in and smiles, little ashen.
Close enough, but yes.
Why, sometimes there's a bounty to being small. See, I'm searching for an adversary, and you and your small friends would be able to search the forest floor, the ground, much more thoroughly than I would. Why don't we make a deal? If you gather up all of your friends, and you can help me find this adversary of the greens we so desperately look for, why, I might even consider providing you some payment. Other than your own life, of course.
Tempting. Very tempting.
Just start crying like, they're not really my friends. They left me here. I don't even know.
They left me to clean up the ship.
I swear they just used me as bait, you know.
Question. These adversaries, do you know what they look like? Or do you just know that they're tough enough?
I know there's someone powerful enough to slay some of my kind. If I were to encounter such an individual, I believe I would know it when I see it.
That makes sense.
And I haven't yet. But
Single tier.
with the help of your friends and getting them all together and searching, I think very much that I will.
You know what? I think this is the start of a beautiful friendship.
So
How
what
do
you
I
say?
find you when I find my friends and we find the thing that's been killing
Well, I
your
was
people?
hoping to help you look.
Fantastic.
I'm glad that we agree.
Yes. Well,
So go on. Why don't we find your friends here?
let's do
Where
it.
are they? I can't wait to meet them all.
They're to the west.
To the west.
Yes.
Lead the way.
Right this way, and he begins walking west.
I think you actually are west of him because the
Oh,
ship is
goddamn.
the ship is east, and they have to go east to get there. So that would be
Commit to your
west.
decision of
Ah.
dumbness. Like, oh shit, I ran into my friend.
It's canon
They're
now.
right there.
These guys are just dudes.
They're walking to us, and we
Hello,
see him leading the dragon.
strangers.
Yeah, hi, Bob. I don't know, or
Hey, Zuko.
I mean,
How are you?
I mean,
Damn it.
little stranger.
Damn.
Well, guess I start heading him west. Is it too late to change north? Switch his gear into reverse and go in the other direction?
Why don't you
You
just
can
change your
try it.
Alright. Ow, shit! Cardinal directions. This way. He begins walking north.
North. Did you not just say west a little while ago?
Look how old I am.
Are your friends not west of here?
It's the elves.
No, you wouldn't be lying, would you?
No.
I didn't think so. You seemed like a good lad, good friend.
You know, we try the best that we can.
I
in
think you're
life,
right. I think west is the way. Why don't you keep taking me that way?
Right away. Follow me to the west. This way. The direction that we're heading.
Is that
This
north?
way. Yes.
The north is
Well,
the
I think you have your
elsewhere.
directions a little mixed up here. So this is north. It's west. That's the way we started out. This is south. That goes somewhat to the edge of the forest. And then there's east, and that's the quickest way out of the forest so far for where we're at. See, that's how I keep track of things, is where the edge of this forest is at. It really helps when you know you're this far over in here. Oh, that's maybe just a few miles would lead you outside to the forest where there would be no coverage for one such as me.
You should try
The
that.
south, it's actually decently close as well, but that's only maybe 2.678 more miles more than the east.
You
And
just-
this way
yeah.
is west.
What direction is that way? And I point in the opposite direction where I'm standing from him. So he turns around and looks away from me.
Oh, he doesn't have to turn to look where you're pointing. Why, that's north.
God, you're a
should
beautiful
try-
creature.
You should try
Fantastic. Let's head west.
At this point, they've been talking for a while. They've walked for a while. You probably have the armor on.
All right, that's fair. All right, let's go.
You should try riding
Feel
him.
buff.
Should try riding the dragon. Say you're tired, like, hey, I need a.
Quick, let me atop your head. We'll fly away.
So are those the guys down there? Nope, just keep going.
Damn it. Is Dimension Door a thing at 3.5?
No, but a dementia door is.
I mean, if you ain't got it ready, I guess it really ain't a thing for you.
I have like 2 spells written down.
It's too bad for you.
You're right.
You should have had more written down.
So, tell me about these friends of yours. Are they nice folk? I imagine.
I mean, if I'm honest,
We're all black.
I don't really know. I've known them for like a crisp 30 minutes.
Oh, really? What do they excel in? What are their expertises? I've known a many small folk like you. Some folk, they wield an axe the same way I would wield my claws. Other wield spears like teeth. Still other more dangerous folk wield the magic around them as if it were a weapon themselves.
I don't think any of them are that impressive.
That's fair.
I think one of them's got like very bad skin, like really dried out. Like he clearly doesn't moisturize enough. And then the other guy, I don't think I've ever actually met. The other dude, I think his name is Alexis Texas, but I could be wrong.
Alexis, Texas.
Interesting.
Now I know the name of the daughter if I ever have it.
Can I ride you?
Are your feet tired?
I am old. I am a senior.
Well, I don't know if riding would be the best option, but I do have other means of carrying you. Why don't you hop into my mount? After all, I need my feet for walking.
Asher just kind of stands there and stares into the distance, remembering the last time he got swallowed by a green dragon.
If you're tired, I could carry. I have no problem carrying you in my mouth.
That's okay. Been there, done that, not fun.
Flip a coin.
Oh, well, continue on then.
Alright. Boy, starts yelling, I wonder where my friends are. They can't be too far. Hello?
I was going to say, roll listen check. Says,
Listen, Santa. Spots. See this huge ass dragon. Oh God. For listen, that's a solid 19.
9 listen.
Can I roll?
you think you hear the footsteps again coming towards you, and then you hear muffled shouting.
Hey, something's coming closer. We gotta get ready. Let's buckle down and prepare ourselves for this.
17 spot.
17 spot.
I smell a cook.
You're gonna see it cut. We're on that way.
spot's real tough. If you get up anywhere high, the problem is these trees are so big, their roots will be, I mean, as tall as this, as the roof. Some of them can get high up as almost the top of the house. You're constantly kind of interweaving between all these big root systems that stick out. So unless you get up above them and spot, it's really hard to see very far into the forest. I mean, once you get beyond 50, 60 feet, you're maybe catching glimpses of different stuff. So it gets real rough like that.
God damn.
Okay.
But you do hear footsteps coming this way, and you do hear some type of common. You're maybe not quite close enough right now to make it out.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait and be ready.
Oh, so I see you're. Are they close to here?
I honestly don't know. Like I said, they walked off into the forest. I'm not
You
really...
see, as you say that, you see him ponder almost a moment. What were they doing out here? Were they looking for something?
Can I be honest?
Of course.
Just between you and me?
Is that canon?
Yes. I could be wrong, but... Actually, I don't think I've ever met you.
Just it doesn't matter.
I think it was brief, but
Next time, better not make it brief.
I don't think it matters. Just a lie's a lie. Just sell it. That's all it's about.
You want me to roll a contesting?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Better roll something.
It's like when I'm selling a sandwich. How does this
Nope.
sandwich taste? Great.
Oh, that simply matters not to me. In fact, if you needed another for the action, I could get in on that.
You know what? I think they'll take you up on that.
So you hear that the footsteps are even getting closer. It's coming directly towards you.
Can we see anything now? Or now that things are getting closer, probably not yet.
Do you get up a little bit, or I mean, what are you doing?
I mean, right now we're probably hiding, but I gotta take.
If you're hiding, your spot's going to be severely hit. Because I'm imagining you got to hide in the roots. That's pretty much the only spot
Yeah.
you've got.
yeah.
And if you're hiding in the root systems, I mean, you're going to take a big negative to spot.
I think your spot and hide are better than mine.
Bro, that's a fucking spell.
Want to take your chance? Take a look.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'll do a peek and take a spot.
He'd be better suited for it.
Fuck him up.
7. I'm not.
Spot is 15.
You gotta re-roll the hide.
Reroll. We'll have you keep
Both
the
of
same
us?
hide. As long as you didn't move from where you were.
No, I didn't move.
Okay. You peek out and you see. If it's a quick peek, you see a massive green dragon heading this way.
It's huge. It's heading this way.
How big of a dragon?
Bigger than what you fought previously.
Bigger than what we fought previously.
Oh god. I don't think we can fuck with that.
What? Which way was the leech's lair from here?
Nice roll survival.
I mean, basically, you can also just follow the same tracks you followed to get here back.
Yeah.
It's even easier now that you've a heavier being have taken them, but you know it's roughly that way.
Yeah.
So, I'm going to cast Ghost Sound in that direction, kind of up in the trees. I can do it up to 45 feet away, so I'm going to try to maximize, like away from us. But I'm going to say in Draconic, "Hey, we found the Lich's lair!" In Draconic,
Does that have a save?
it
think
is
it
if they interact with it.
Oh god.
We found the Lich's lair.
It's a camouflaged boulder. But yeah,
45 feet away. Hot damn.
The dragon instantly. Do you speak Draconic?
Nope.
You hear loud shouting in some strange language up in the trees to the left.
Get offended. Say, hey, this is America. Speak English or.
Let me look
Speak
up ghost
common,
sound.
damn
So I
it.
want to see exactly.
Yeah, I thought we were friends.
Hmm.
That's rude.
That's rude.
Can't just speak draconian and
Any woods, not these woods. These are protected woods. These are God's woods. That face, though, is excellent. I also have spider hand, so whenever we need a reconnaissance, I literally take off my hand and go send it out, and I can literally look through the hand like the thing for up to an hour. Yeah,
From Adam's Family.
that's exactly why. And I can reattach at the end of it.
I don't know if you should look, because
Where at? And what's your name?
Douglas.
And then he pointed in the direction.
What was that direction?
Of the sound?
No, of layer.
Oh.
North.
Yeah, north.
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 North, where we were speaking before. We were right next to it.
What time of day is it?
In midday, probably.
Okay, damn. All right.
It's a little past 9.
About 9:30.
That's gonna be a tough one to disbelieve. What's the save for it?
Oh, it'll just be intelligence plus 2. So, let's see.
I'm gonna give you a bonus.
10
because
plus 2. Yeah, it'd be 16, including my gnomish. Oh.
Yeah, if you're gnome, you get a +1 on
Oh.
it, I think.
Just spells. I was like, I should find something real
1,
clever
2,
to get me
3
out of the situation.
plus
Nothing.
17
Like,
DC.
well, how much damage can I do before I die?
Plus, it's sort of telling the truth.
It is
That's
telling
okay.
you, you're getting a pretty big bonus on
I
that.
got some random things.
I do not. I figured he'd be dead by now, so I have like 3 spells.
You're just showing these fucking books.
Mr. Lizard, what seems to be perplexing you?
I am Kaba.
Oh, I think you might have screwed yourself there because they probably know everybody's name. Roll a d30.
That's the only dragon name I have on here, so.
Yeah.
I'm Brody.
Roll a d30 to see if fucking lucky to see if some dragon happens to be named Kaba. Because it was like a group of 12. I gotta assume he knows. Well, actually, I think that's lore. Green dragons know the ongoings of pretty much any other dragon in the same board.
26 minus 4 is 22.
You fuck.
I gotta assume that's like Smith, though. You know what I mean?
You're
If
the
it's
DM.
a traditional.
I'm Johnson. Ooh.
Kaba, who the fuck?
You fuck.
Can I?
It grabs you and takes off in the direction of the ghost sound.
You guys just hear screaming take off into the air.
I'll roll a grapple just to make sure.
I'll contest.
You lose.
Let's hide. Let's hide different spots. I'm gonna re-roll my hide.
I knew this day was coming.
And I get plus 10 because I got that armor on. The only reason I wanted it on.
27 on my hide.
Oh my god. I needed it. 20 altogether on mine.
And you hear an incredibly loud roar. Instead of come, you hear
Jizz.
jizz. Assemble. Why not? We'll go cliche with it. Listen checks.
Oh my god.
Get fucked. I put points into that.
Hey, I didn't.
8.
23.
21.
Roughly a minute or two after that, you hear branches break, trees shake, huge thuds, roughly north where you think that boulder was at.
Let's get out.
Yeah,
Here.
let's go. Let's start heading back to the ship. Where was... Wait a second. We start making our way back to the ship.
You do hear a humanoid screaming the entire way.
Does being grappled affect that?
What's that?
Dimension door.
Let's see if it's somatic. You can't do it if you're grappled. Like if the spell requires certain hand motions.
That makes sense. Yeah, you guys just hear "Remember Me" being screamed through the air.
There's no goddamn way.
So you land in what by a boulder that has poisonous plants around it. Multiple dragons keep every few seconds landing there. Kaba, where are you?
Asher just kind of like waves at the dragons.
They toss you down in the middle into the poisonous plants,
Ah! Start
It's
tearing at my
itchy.
skin.
and you're completely unaffected.
It's
As they all
not
look
itchy.
now.
Oh my god.
All the dragons. You see one swing right above your head through the boulder. Is this your doing? You're now free from the grapple.
No. I wish. That'd be kind of cool. You want me to roll diplomacy?
Sure. I suppose you wouldn't be able to cast something such as this.
24. You do want to see something cool though?
Hey, if that sounds like multiple dragons, there's no way. Like right now. We'd have to come back later.
One steps forward and you see its head disappear into the boulder. And then hear a sound as dust goes up. Meta had just stuck its whole head through the trapdoor.
It's the right decision. You know what Levi is an anagram for? Evil.
Yeah, evil.
Oh god. All of them appear to be completely enveloped with this right now.
Start to walk away. Well, sneak away.
Roll move silently. We'll see how distracted they be.
28?
12. Just like take a couple steps.
One of them. Shh. Where do you think you're going?
Trying to get out of the way.
Stop being a teasy little bitch. He just rapes him on the spot.
What do you know about this?
Literally nothing. I'm pretty sure you know more than I do. Diplomacy?
Yeah, go ahead and roll diplomacy. But of that, I'm sure.
I can try casting a spell to help identify the origin of this magic if you would like.
What spell would that be?
The identify spell. Are you familiar with it?
Identify seems like it would let you know about certain items and their magical properties, but maybe not the effects of a permanency spell.
Well, it's a special style of it that's been passed down. Just sit
Why don't
back,
you have a-
relax. Let me show you. Worst case scenario, I waste a bit of your time. How about that?
Worst case scenario, you try to cast some spell that's different from the one that you're currently talking about.
That's fucking absurd. And I cast Dimension Door to get the fuck out of there.
That's absolutely right. I'm sorry.
But you fucking later.
We'll say you got it speaking. How far can you go?
30
400 feet.
Plus
Plus 40 feet per level. At 8th level, that's a shit ton.
322.
Yeah.
Or 320, not 22.
And that's with casting it once. I can cast it 3 times. So I'm pretty sure I can just get back to the boat.
We're
You're
already
pretty
on our
far
way
with it.
back. You guys already talked me into not saving him. I might as well just go back to the boat. I'm weeping for my friend.
Well, I mean, if we heard I assume we heard crashing of a lot of dragons.
Yeah.
I might be like, let's save him if it's one dude, but I already saw the dragon and he was bigger than what we did before. My character cares about his friend, but he's still neutral.
Colpus is already trying to get out of here.
I'm following his path because he's probably taking the quickest path to the ship.
Yeah.
You can assume you're probably at this point out of earshot too. I mean, you traveled
Pretty far.
I think it was like a quarter of a mile or so. So,
We get to moving now.
And did you ever really know Asher?
do you guys start hauling it?
Senior?
I had a deep connection with him.
With Junior, maybe.
And senior. Yeah.
You trying?
Hard.
Roll fortitude saves.
All of us, or just those?
Are you guys sprinting?
Does this work against objects?
It's exhaustion. It's basically because you're probably going to be sprinting the whole way out of the forest.
Perfect. I can't get exhausted.
I was going to say you can't get exhausted.
Fortitude save.
Yeah.
18.
But it wasn't.
So you're shorter than the rest, but you're hoofing it. You feel like
Now power!
you could do this. You don't know where the fuck you're at, but you could do this to the whole damn green, you feel like.
Every damn day.
I'm assuming you dimension door 3 times in a row to get...
As close as I can, if not back.
I
directly to the ship.
think you add that all up, that's 700 or so feet divided by 3 is roughly... I'm pretty sure 3 of those in a row are damn near a mile.
How many feet are in a mile?
Like, over
Oh, wait, no,
5,000.
it's not. Yeah, it's like 5,000 feet. I was trying to convert it.
Over
to
5,000!
You get half a mile away in seconds.
No, I just
18
walk the rest of
seconds.
the way.
I don't know that I would walk. They can go pretty fucking fast.
I run the rest of the way.
Roll fortitude.
I'm a wizard, bitch!
Oh, you're gonna do great.
21.
How'd you get 21 with a -3 fucking deck?
Because my base is +5. It's a miracle.
You've never run like this before.
I vomit so
But-
much.
With some unimpeding runs, some clever spells, and a little bit of luck, you manage to reach the ship as you do hear the thundering footbeats or wing beats of dragons behind you.
Back.
However, it's currently covered in branches.
You son of a bitch, what have you done?
Grandpa, it's time to go. We gotta get out of here. Are we there yet or no? Or it's just you?
You guys arrive at the same time, let's say, because he literally
Hey, I found you.
so far.
Yeah, we gotta get out of here. Grandpa, we gotta go. Somebody take the helm. I'm not the driver. I'll help push off all these branches. I have my water. I'm so thirsty.
When do you roll the pilot, or do we have the pilot?
Sailor.
He's got all the ship stats on his computer at home.
Perfect. We assume it goes flawlessly then.
We wake up our autopilot and get him to work. And,
My hat! It didn't fall out. It was there the whole time.
the
The
whole
whole
time.
time.
You all climb aboard the ship and punch it, and fly out of the green. And nothing follows you. Although, at the current state of your ship, a dragon probably could outfly you. It appears maybe you're just small fries and they have bigger things to do than track down a few small travelers on a ship.
I mean, maybe that Lich's lair will keep him occupied
That's
for
pretty much what's
a little bit.
going on.
And they'd probably, as soon as I figure out it's Lich's, I'd probably be like, well, that's a bigger issue than whatever random
That's
humanoids.
Hey, Zook. How's it going?
Well, just nearly escaping death.
Same.
How was it you with him?
Did
Out
it
there?
sound like a frightened scream? That
Barely. I couldn't hear you, but I could see him. And we tried to distract him with magic to go back to that place.
That was you?
Yes.
Ah.
Hopefully it worked.
Yeah, they gathered around and I explained what they did.
And you are mocking my voice, my accent.
So I rolled it. I gave you a +4 because I'm like, that's the truth. That's just the outright truth. What he said. Like you're providing a location that he was just at in the ghost sound. And I looked at him like, even with a +4, he's got to roll a 4 or lower to fail this. 4.
Dang.
So I didn't pull punches. I don't know, the kebab name. Maybe that was a little bit.
I mean,
it was. The dice already faded it.
It's notes I took from a previous session about a dragon's name.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Fuck, I didn't know that. I thought you just chose a various names.
No, it's literally
Oh, yeah, all right. That's
Kava,
better.
some dragon.
It made sense.
It made a ton of sense.
You want to try some?
No, I can drink.
That was the cleverest thing I could think of, because otherwise
That
it's
was
just high.
really good. That was really good.
It worked.
All right.
We made it. We
I don't
punched
know
it.
what the fuck else to do.
Well,
We give him a bunch of buffs, +5 to all stats.
so
My con is no
gotta
longer
figure
a
out where to
negative.
go next. I know we were thinking about getting another ship, boys, as we're cruising away.
Two ships?
The fleet? That sounds too much.
Not at all. There's no such thing as too much. If my son and grandson have taught me anything,
Wait a second.
what's up? Lay it on the line.
2 ships. Incredible. One for all the gnomish ingenuity. Another one for all the dwarven integrity. Integrity. That sounds incredible. This ship combines them both. What do you think? And then, of course, one day, here, about 4 levels from now, I'll be getting I'm gonna have to find a dragon. I'm gonna have to make a bargain, a deal with the dragon. The green dragon. It sounds like a good idea, but I can't do it.
I think we've stirred the hornet's nest a lot
Yeah.
Well,
lately.
I will point out that I am now best friends with a green dragon. So if we need to talk to them again, I
He
think
knew
I have a
literally
name.
every lie you said.
We're so close.
But he was just trying to give you enough rope so you could hang yourself with
I figured as much.
He did willingly and happily. But
So what kind of dragon you think?
red, of course, one of the most powerful.
Okay.
it. Why not the dragon that shoots electricity?
Yeah.
Oh no, I wield enough electricity myself. I would rather have a dragon that wielded fire.
What does Talos want you to have?
Yeah.
Talos has given me enough electricity. I don't wish to compete with a dragon for electricity. I'm not doubling down.
I
Can I
know.
roll knowledge or counter geography to remember where red dragons are?
Oh yeah, 'cause we did so much research.
We did. I just don't
yeah.
remember it from last session.
Reds they will literally live in any biome. They'd rather it not be cold, but it would be literally any tall peak. The higher up, the better. If it has volcanic activity, a tall volcano would be the literally most pristine spot that you could find because it would be hot too. They don't really like the cold, but if there's a mountain 30 feet taller and it happens to be cold, that is better than a mountain in the jungle that's 30 feet shorter.
Nice.
That's literally what it comes down to. So the cold thing is way at the bottom of the list, but number 1 is tall, number 2 is tall, number 3 is tall, number 4 is tall, number 5 is hopefully it's volcanic too, and number 3 is I hope it's not, and number 6 is I hope it's not cold.
That's right.
So first, we need to gain some power and some more wealth, and then go after dragon.
Yes.
You think?
Yes. I mean, maybe on the journey to get the dragon, we could gain some, power and knowledge and maybe more wealth. But I would hate to make my way to the dragon and come up just a day late and $1 short. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go right ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Yes.
Love this energy you guys got going. It's great. question though.
Yes. Okay.
Do we have enough to offer to this dragon to sway it to work?
We have some because we have been raiding Green Dragon's hordes.
Oh.
And we have many paintings. We just deposited a bunch in because we could actually literally probably show them on the ship where we dumped all this stuff.
Correct.
You
We
have
a boardroom.
4 phylacteries with inert lich souls in them.
Yeah, those two.
The fuck is that?
That's worth a lot of gold.
Actually, I don't know if I ever described it. I was going to have you roll knowledge religion last night, but you can go ahead and roll it now as you go through your loot.
Do it.
Sure.
You've earned it. You need help? Want me to roll it with you, sir?
Knowledge religion plus 12 to that. Rolled shit. That's still a 16.
There's a soul in that.
In each one or just
Each
the one?
one.
There
Kind of a moment right now. Alright.
There are souls in these phylacteries still. They are inert phylactery yams. Is that how you say it? A crystalline pretty rock? A yam?
Cam.
Gem.
Oh,
A gem.
A gem? I think that's closer. That is closer.
Right.
That's acceptable. I can accept gem.
Gesundheit.
Games.
Gems.
There are souls in these games. From that 16, do I know if they're still dangerous?
No. With that 16, you don't. The only thing that makes you think that they're not is, number 1, fucking nut shit has happened yet. And number 2, you know from the journals that literally even after they were being liches, people have been taken out. So you probably some powerful dark magic that was done for them with a higher roll or more research. You probably go more in depth with them, but logically, you know that they were kept from coming back as real liches somehow. I guess it could be tied to the lich that you just killed's life force. That thought gives you pause, but nothing's happened yet, and you don't know that for sure.
Can you wipe a soul from a
I am unsure
Put your own in it?
if
If you
these
become a
souls will
lich.
do anything or
Done.
not.
Where's the how to?
But it's something to consider.
Oh, I think they
I
found
have
some
an
journals on
idea.
that.
One of the most amazing ideas I've had yet. Now, we know the undead, their ships. Wait, listen to the idea. The undead ships, they constantly regenerate. They need some sort of power source to regenerate, some sort of negative energy.
Solar panels.
Good God, is that what we have right here? By the will of Talos, do we have negative energy generators right here? Do we have a way to regenerate our ship? I guess this parts of it was undead. We figured out part of the puzzle. Negative energy generators that we have right here.
We might want to approach that thought process cautiously.
Does that actually sound right?
You see Grippa's mouth literally drop as you say that.
So those ships are
could
just
be
bitches?
That could be the missing piece. We've tried to emulate undead ships for years. Every faction's in a constant technology war. The gnome, some of it we figured out. He looks over at Gilbert. Some of it's just really dumb, so we don't do it. It'd be better just to have a strong ship, but the undead ship has plagued both of our factions for a long time. Phylactery would have enough negative energy to power a ship. Undead ships don't use flames. Undead fear flames.
And we have 3 of them?
Yeah, 3 of them.
Bow, bow.
There's still more to be figured out. We may have figured out the power source, the how and why.
So,
Making it
we
work.
need to do some research.
Correct. I agree.
Although, or do we want to be the type of folks that fly around in an undead ship?
Fuck yeah.
If it regenerates, possibly.
I mean, I'm sure the whole ship won't be undead. It'll be used mostly as a defensive measure in the heat of battle.
So something that might be worth considering is that if there is a lich's soul inside of this phylactery, if we start to use it to imbue it with the ship, are we going to let that thing loose?
No.
Or is it going to gain control of sheep?
No. We just sucking off a little bit of juice. That's all we're doing. Just a little bit of juice. Just a little bit every day.
I want to do little bit of more research to confirm or deny that.
Maybe we
Does
can
the
make
journal
the
tell
ship
us
go
how to make
faster
new
than
factories?
2.
No, journals were mostly
You
politics.
do know the undead ships are super
So
fucking
slow.
slow. So slow.
Those journals were mostly politics and drama and bullshit between those fuckers.
Yeah, it might be good to have them though, just in case.
I mean, I still have.
so there
May
could
I-
be something.
May I read them?
There was a. We were only looking for certain things. Now more might be uncovered. A fresh set of eyes. Could
Yes,
help.
you can read.
It's just
I
filled
I
eyes.
hand them. I hand them Havgar's, Leslie's, Velgra's, and Levi's journal. Leslie's, I mean.
Levi's journal.
He called you fucking lizard, man. That's fucked up.
Furry said no to hanging out again.
It's literally. What's that?
Nothing at all. So
Or not. Yeah, if I crack those bitches open,
You
start reading, pass out 5 minutes in, wake
Yeah.
up, start reading again.
so many words.
You learn how they came together. It's basically all the same stuff. You know, it's not really too much more that goes into it.
This Leslie chick was a bitch. That's all I got.
He was a dude. I know.
I gotta read it again.
Huge dong. Told you. That's what I got to read. So,
What if we just rock two
Wait.
factories together?
Would it be possible? What we really need to do is shoot one down and then study its inner workings.
Has anyone done that yet?
Can we make some sort of anti-air cannon?
I look around at all the cannons we have. I think we have a lot of anti-air cannons.
But the thing is, they are scary to fight mid-air, correct? What if we made tower on ground and then lured them over with our ship and then shot from us and the ground at the same time?
Oh, so just a two-prong attack?
Yes, like up-down pincer attack.
Yeah!
Is that the right pincer? Is that the right word for the little insect
Definitely.
thing?
Yeah!
We could do that,
Teaser
but we
attack.
need some type of tower to build and somewhere to build it.
Can we, like... There's all kinds of stupid fucking runes all over this goddamn place.
Or, hear me out. If we get 2 boats, we could do a two-prong without the tower, and we have 2 fucking boats. You already wanted
I
it.
hear another statement for the 2-boat wonder here.
I think that is good
Whoa.
thing to do.
It's either 2
We
boat or
could
get a
do-
big one.
All 3. See, a lot of things that you don't know getting into the ship world is there's, call them independence for hire. Sure, all us factions are fighting for trade and control of resources and everything else, but when there's not enough manpower or you need something in between, there's
Temp work.
independents that you can hire. I'm sure there's a couple of them already. You have the Golden Goldies. They're ragtag organizations, usually pretty reliable. You have the Sky Foxes. Another one of the sorts. They specialize more in combat than delivery. But common folk, non-factions, other people need ships too. Sometimes it's ferrying, sometimes it's fighting, sometimes it's assassination work. We could either join one of these guilds or start up our own. We just need the manpower and the recruitment to do it.
Our own air pirate legion. Who will lead us?
Probably your dragon if you ever get it. I mean, it's just spitting it out. I don't think it's something we'd actually be able to do.
This sounds incredible. At least half-mast right now. What about
Take a step
you?
away. Mine hasn't worked in years. You reached a certain age, it just
Yeah,
didn't
the
work.
stomach.
It burnt off.
I think that could be it.
Well, I mean, what would we
What do
call
you
this
think?
group?
Flaming Dragon!
Oh,
God damn it.
It was Traffic Thunder so good! Flaming Dragon!
See, I think
God
we
damn it.
we could recruit people if we have our dragon ship first. Think about it. People would want to join us.
Oh my
Us
god.
with the
yeah,
dragon.
with a fucking dragon.
If
What's
we
everyone else got?
if we had this
Barrels?
fucking dragon mouth flying fortress bullshit,
With the
not
dragon
bullshit.
flying out. So we need one huge ship. That's what we need. So we
Oh my God,
we
yes.
need to get our another ship, or
You know what
Put
we
down
could
another-
call it? The Air Maw.
now we just need to get it.
Well, how do we do that?
We can either build upon this ship. Grippa, what's the story on that? How would it be building more layers and levels upon this ship? You know better than me. You have plus 10, engineering and shit.
Roll D30.
You fucking got it.
Do it now. What?
Somebody roll it.
I have a -4 luck, so no.
Minus
Plus
cool.
1. 22.
You might be able to do another deck on it. Maybe the teeth, definitely. But as far as doing any type of extension to make this much bigger or double in size, it's not really going to happen. But maybe we might be able to do an extra 50, 25%.
So it would probably be easier just to get or build a new one.
If you want it real. If you want it twice the size of this, you're going to need a bigger ship.
It would have to be built from scratch, and if we have to build from scratch, then we need good material and coin.
Good coin.
Or you just take one.
But we also still need wealth to attract dragon.
Or we could just take one.
I thought we were fucking pirates.
Good God, man, you're right. What we need to do is keep our eyes open.
For a ship twice our
Keep in mind that
size.
stealing a ship is pretty much the most dangerous thing you can do in the air. Again, remember, if you take hits, your ship is pretty much
Toast.
toast. So that means either A, we strike their ship first, make it pretty much toast, and a ticking time bomb for whenever the furnace blows up and goes, so we could be on it and it could blow up. Or B, we choose not to fire and try to board, and our ship is a sitting duck for them to fire upon.
Need people to
That's
board
if
it.
we go in hostile. Is commerce common in the sky?
Oh, commerce drives the sky.
Well then, approach a ship twice our size. Approach as commerce salesman.
They'll scream at us to get out of their airspace.
Oh,
Nobody
God.
likes being approached in the sky.
I mean, as long as we get within 400 feet, probably work something out.
How many
So
people would normally...
We can't approach it. We can't fire upon it. We could infiltrate. This has to dock sometime. If we know of a good spot, we could park our ship, hide in the
2
cargo.
or 3 people go in there, have somebody stay back with the ship, follow it from behind, a goodly distance as not to appear as though following it.
What kind of crew capacity would a ship twice the size of ours have?
Oh, I gotta use a
How many
bathroom.
people
You
we
guys
got
got me so
smothering in
excited.
Probably quite a few, but
Just 20.
most are going on and off in ships. It's not like the whole cargo ship would be populated. Mostly the brig and whoever's keeping the fern and everything running.
Do they call it, or no?
Yeah, he basically called everything that Nick was going to want to do in this campaign. I was going to end up at some point pushing a faction, because I think that's kind of cool to have your own air faction. But I did have that kind of planned out somewhat. But yeah, Nick was definitely going to end up wanting to try to get as many ships as possible.
Alright, I'm a P2.
I got a P2.
Sexually.
Come on. It's just the boys. We all got pussies.
You can have whatever you like.
Alright, Nick, here's the first plan.
What's the plan, man?
You want us to take a ship.
Thank God. I'm glad you got my back on that, because none of these other cucks are.
The fuck not?
Dude.
Bitches, man.
Bitches. Air pirates, dude, for life. So we're going to have Griffith tell us, alright, which one can we modify to be the ultimate dragon ship?
I think what we should do is just start small, you know, get a feel for what bullshit will fall up. Because here's my thought process. If we try to take on a big ship right away, it's gonna fall apart. But if we start, hear me out, if we start off with a smaller ship, kind of play it out, see how the events unfold, kind of like get some experience with the whole process, then go for something bigger.
Really?
Yeah, because if you go big, go home, you could just fuck everything up. Start small, contained.
Really?
Hey, look, you don't go straight for that 200-pound fucking dog bell. You work your way up to it. Or we just go for it. Smother the captain in his sleep. Choke out the second captain.
They're literally unloading their cargo. Most of the people are off the goddamn
You can't do it
ship.
at the dock.
Why not?
Are there police officers or some shit? Law enforcement?
Catch us. We'll take the other big ship. Catch us. They'll shoot us down eventually. Fuck it. They fucked up somebody else's ship.
With us on it.
Maybe.
See, I thought the thought process was that we get on the ship while they're unloading, and then when they take off and like get some distance into the air, then we like fuck them up. Then there's no
Ain't
witnesses.
no sky police.
Oh,
Exactly.
That'd probably be the best option. Then.
Yeah. These motherfuckers trying to do it at the docks. It's
Dude,
like mugging someone at the mall.
the balls were just too big. I got too
You
excited.
need to-
Oh damn, that does sound fucking like a sweet ass campaign. Like everybody just either dimension doors or teleports on, and then you go through the cargo hold and set up fuck tons of traps.
Oh fuck yeah! Or wait till night and like kill half the crew while they're sleeping.
Well, someone's always gonna be awake.
Kill them first. Bust it open. Blah, blah.
Yeah, he might not be awake too long.
Yeah. Awake long enough to know that he fucked up.
Who fucked up?
The guy that we're gonna
Steve?
shoot in the fucking face.
Steve?
Eventually, I'll get
He
shot
fucks
and
up all
burst.
the time.
I'm excited.
Sounds like an asshole.
He's okay. He's just a little old.
H-O.
He didn't age well.
Mm.
You know, the racism really stuck with him.
You know who tends to really be racist? People named Bodie and Brady.
Damn.
Oh my god, you're right.
Jared.
Cecil.
You right.
People who say Pobuyo.
You're getting better. I trained you a lot.
Dude.
Padawan. Oh my god.
Got him.
What the fuck? This is what I get for
Oh,
saving your ass.
I suppose we could look at some places to dock.
I would say we just head to the nearest dock,
No.
scope out the biggest dicked boat.
Would be the best place to dock. Even if it takes us a day or two of travel,
That's minutes of narrating. Are you mad?
it could be, or it could be a quick, fast travel to the nicest and closest. What about the Bellows? That may be what we're the closest to.
We bring up
Port
the
I
map.
know.
Fast travel.
That's the only port I know.
I'm gonna look at this shit.
Get a little closer.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I have too much more in me. I'm getting pretty damn cooked.
It is late as fuck.
It's 10.
We
Right.
got there.
Especially after yesterday, dude. How late do you think we stayed up fucking doing this?
9 o'clock.
PM. You were close. Yeah, PM, right?
Yeah.
AM would have been closer.
2?
Further.
4.
Bro, that's when I woke up for work.
We hit it hard.
Dude, very hard.
Hit it hard.
That's just insane.
Alright, so we're gonna end it there. Cruising along. Heading to the next down.
But at least we have a decent direction of what we want to do.
Yeah.
Because at this point, I don't think there's probably gonna be too many more like younger dragons there to kill anyway.
No.
Because the liches
Yeah,
took most of them, and
I
then,
want to do
much.
something to be like, all right, they need to stop just sitting here and farming fucking dragons.
Correct. You right.
Did you guys just poach out an entire generation of dragons?
You killed 2. They went and killed
3.
the first.
Three.
Was
There
it 3?
We got
Yeah.
3 off of our thing. So far we've killed
3 plus all the lich stuff and then liches. We'll just let the green be in chaos for a while.
Good.
We should have started a forest fire before we left. Really set that shit in motion.
Nah. Can't do it.
Fuck nature.
Whoa there, Wilbur.
I mean, it would have been pretty cool.
Yeah.
I mean,
Or lame as
acting
shit.
like
Probably
there
would just
still
like burn
ain't
a
time.
tree, and then that would have been it.
Well, he did say it was like the rainforest.
Ooh, it's true, and that thing burns
So
like
good.
wick. Let's go back.
Alright. Any last words you want to give us for that air pirate, though?
Until John returns.
Until John returns.
Till the John Doerr graces us with its appearance.
Squirrel!